What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and as of this video, we have just passed 200 subscribers, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed, who's been liking the videos, who's been commenting. I read all the comments, no matter how insane they are. You know, I like some of them, a comment or reply. Thank you for the comments, thank you for the support. All the support, thank you in the world. If you like the content, I upload daily, you know, when I'm not sick and dying. I upload daily. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share for more content like this and others. I once again upload all the time. So as of today, the people who have pre-ordered Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League now have full access to it and are able to play it. And people have been playing it, putting up the gameplay, the cutscenes, and all that stuff. And a lot of stuff has been happening. Okay, apparently when you first bought the game, when you first downloaded to play it, a game-breaking bug popped up where when you open the game for the first time, it tells you that the game is 100% completed and you can't do anything. So they had to shut down the service and fix the bug, which took several hours to complete. That was already a bad note, right? We not even getting to the story. How do you have a game where they can't even play the game, not even on because it's broken, but because it says it's already completed? Like, Rockstar is falling in every metric possible, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, like, what is going on here? It's like they're just sloppy. It's like, what's going on? And after that was set up, which made everyone all over social media was just laughing about it and was like, bro, what is going on? This game is dead in the water. The way the amount of everything that come out about this game is more and more negative the more we get more information on it. And so apparently they didn't send IGN a review copy because they didn't like the way IGN reviewed their alpha gameplay with that whole video that went viral. And they gave another bad vibes and all bad energy coming from this game that people, if we're being honest, didn't want in the first place. But now we finally get to the game itself, you know what I mean? And everyone's reaction of the game, the people who are playing it, is about the same. It's about this. It's either mediocre to bad, and we're not even getting to the story. Based off the gameplay alone, I'm not spending money on this game, but off of what people are saying, off the strength of what people are saying, it's a 6 out of 10. If we're being honest, it's a pretty mediocre game, and it's a game that we really didn't need it and we really didn't want. And so you're already going against a game that people didn't want, and your strength is the story. So your main strength will be the story. So everyone's reacting to the story, and it turns out the leaks was real. The leaks were, from what I've seen, I've been watching all the cutscenes that have been coming out because I'm not spending money on this game. All the leaks that we've seen are absolutely right. I don't know what the second thing was when the leaker came out and said, oh, I just made things up to make it sound worse than what it is. Even with full context of the story, it's still bad. Like, once again, this is spoilers for the game. If you've seen the leaks, you've seen what happened. But people are upset, obviously, because Suicide Squad actually kills the Justice League. The Justice League, the people you've been waiting to see in this universe for years now, the people you've been waiting to see if you ever to play as them, they are killing civilians, they're all evil, and they all die one by one. And it is the most disheartening, dissatisfying way that they kill them off too. You wanna know how they kill off each member of the Justice League? You can tell by the gameplay. They shoot each and every one of them. It's such a creative way of how they killed Superman, how they killed Batman, how they killed Green Lantern. It's because there's a thing called bullets, right? They load the bullets in the gun and shot at Green Lantern. I'm pretty sure anyone with 75 IQ can kill the Justice League then, if that's all it took. Like, it's such a contrived way. And these boss fights are so beyond. I'm not talking about the gameplay because I didn't play the game. I have much preferences, but based off what you have to do during these boss segments of just shooting, flying around and shooting, I can see where it can get repetitive. And towards the end, after you kill a Justice League, there's like, oh yeah, there's different Brainiacs you'll have to destroy, like 13 of them. And so they're like, oh, so we get to do this again and again until we kill all the Brainiacs. You telling me that you're expecting the family, if let's say it's like the gameplay, that's how they're going to do it, where it's like it's 13 of them and you have to go through and kill them, because the leak was there's going to be like a multiverse mode, and that's why different DLC characters get to come through because of different Earths and stuff like that. If that's what you're expecting them to do, you're cooked. I'm sorry. I'm so you can't have 4 characters all play the exact same in whack ass boss fights and expect them to maintain their interest in this game for a long term for over 2 years. From what they're talking about having DLC each year, you're cooked. And also, you're saving all the good cosmetics for your character behind paywalls, right? It's like, bro, I'm already spending $70 for this game. You're out of your mind if I'm buying a battle pass. You're out of your mind if I'm buying this, that, and the third in order to play as Deadshot with a Batman outfit on. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what are we doing here? And so the internet's reaction to the story, especially Harley Quinn killing Batman, is hilarious. And I have some of the tweets here.
This is so ridiculously mean-spirited. It'd be one thing if this were some one-off Batman, but no, they just had to set this in the Arkhamverse and kill off the Batman fans have been playing as and have grown to love since 2009.
You mean to tell me that Arkham Batman endured all of these ordeals only to be shot in the head? Just like that, they did him so dirty.
Regardless of Kevin Conroy's passing, I think it's a very bad idea to unceremoniously kill off one of the most popular versions of Batman ever, almost a decade after his story got a definitive ending. There's no reason for this to take place in the Arkham universe.
Call me a flipping loser for not wanting to see my childhood hero sent off like this, but this is not canon, man. I don't care.
And so you can see, one of them said it themselves, where it's like, why would you kill off the most influential and important and the most popular version of the character in this way by shooting them in the fucking face? You know what I mean? It's like, are you shitting me? Like, what are they trying to do with this? You know what I mean? This just puts a sour taste in everyone's mouth. Like, they don't want to play this. It's like, it's kind of like Last of Us Part 2. And I'm not saying that because, you know, the story, but it's like, the story is such a depressing story where I don't see people playing this over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, after you play The Last of Us Part 2, you're not coming back to that game. And, like, unless they did, like, they did the dungeon crawler roguelike stuff where you could play different segments over and over again. But I'm saying, like, in terms of the story, like, no one's playing that over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Same thing with this. I don't think people, after seeing the story, will be like, yeah, I really love playing as Harley Quinn, and I really want to play this game over and over and over again to get the full. It's like, bro, at a certain point, you just get, I feel like this get bored fast, unless you introduce villains that completely shake up the gameplay, and it's not just shoot. Like, if you have a, I think, Salvage 1009 said, like, oh, if you had, like, a General Zod, or, like, these superpower characters more than just King Shark that's like flying around doing like that, I think that'd be cool. But having all these characters just shoot and just hop around, it gets boring fast. Speaking of story mode, there are so many plot holes in this game where you have Brainiac is controlling the Justice League, the most powerful beings in the universe, okay? Well, in the world. And they can't blitz a nigga with a boomerang? Are you kidding me? You can't blitz a clown girl that's on a glider. What are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Like, what is going... And Brainiac dies to the not the Justice League, to Suicide Squad. And you know what they do to kill him? Just like they do with everything else. They point and they shoot, and that's all they do. It's like, bruh, like with Superman, I can kind of excuse a little bit. No, he should be blitzing through all of them, right? I'm not saying he shouldn't have, but I'm saying he has a well-defined weakness. All the other ones do not have a weakness like that, where they're like, if you have XYZ, you can easily defeat the Justice League. No, the Justice League stinks, Brainiac stinks, and they are so incompetent apart and together. You would think a mastermind, a man that conquered different Earths before, know how to use the Justice League. This is the same Brainiac. This is the same Brainiac that's conquering different planets, and he's won in the different universes before. But in this one, he is such a fucking idiot. It's insane. And you're expecting us to believe that we're going to go through 13 different universes, kill every single one of them, and they're all equally incompetent. We're supposed to take Brainiac as a big, serious, big, bad deal. Like, oh my god, Brainiac is here. He got his shit pushed in by a Boomerang Man, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm not taking him serious. Also, to everyone that's saying, people are like, oh my god, people want this game to fail to begin with. People didn't want this game, okay? It's not their fault, and it's not my fault, and it's not anyone's fault that when you think of, oh, okay, if you can make any superhero game from the DC universe that made by the people who made the Batman Arkham games, what superhero would you pick? People pick like Superman, Flash, or whatever, anyone from the Justice League, stuff like that. Or even do like a Nightwing, Robin, blah, 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 blah. Something in the Bat family if they want it, you know what I mean? People didn't ask for this. And I'm not saying because they didn't ask for it, they're going out to bomb it, but they're just expressing their opinion on the topic. Like, if a Barbie World War II movie came out, and people's like, yo, this is not what I wanted in a Barbie sequel, and it looked at trash, and all signs pointed it to not being good, and it being disappointing, they're going to express their opinion. I'm sorry if you like it or not. It's like, that's how it is. And also to the people who are saying, oh my God, it's not Rocksteady's fault that this was Kevin Conroy's last role as Batman before he tragically passed. And they're absolutely right. It's not their fault. But the story in itself did Batman no justice. This story did Batman no justice. This is as worse as when he was in the CW as a future Batman that ended up killing people in a robot suit. You know what I mean? It's bad as that. You know, it's like, bruh, why even put yourself in the situation? Why they should have just made this in the Batman Arkhamverse. That would avoid all criticism. If you literally just had it as, hey, this is a different universe, Brainiac takes over in this universe, these are all these different characters, this is what happens when the Suicide Squad kill the universe and Earth, blah, 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 blah. And then you could have had it where if they're going to different universes to stop Brainiac, they end up in the Arkhamverse, and then Arkham Batman helps them take down Justice League, blah, 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 blah. And it'd be a cool Easter egg. It's like, okay, if you go, you actually find like an Easter egg for Batman Arkham Knight. Or like to Batman, and he forms the Justice League, and they take down all the knowledge that you know, and you help the Justice League, and this and the third. It'd be nice, a heartwarming end to the game, where it's like, okay, this is cool, I enjoyed it. Because, you know, at the end of the day, these aren't the Justice League that you were wanting from. It's a different version. But that's all I got down below. Let me know what y'all think down below about this game. Are y'all buying it? Are y'all not buying it? Well, let me know what y'all thoughts about the story. I'll be in the comments. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.